Okay, let's start. Now, today my topic is, like I said, like I wrote on the top, is don't be a salesman. Now, let me just start off with a story. I think today's topic should be quite short because yesterday I went to the Apple store, the big Apple store in Thailand. They built a really nice one here in Bangkok, and actually it was my first time going to the Apple store. I bought a lot of different Apple stuff, but here in Thailand they have like they have like retailers, they have resellers selling Apple stuff. So the big one, I've actually never gone in there. So yesterday, I decided that I wanted to get a new Apple Watch, and with the new Apple Watch they have this this braided look, which is the kind where it's like just one circle. There's no buckle, no nothing. So some of you may know it, some of you don't know it. So what happens is you're gonna have to go and try the size to make sure that it fits, because you can't adjust it. You can't just make it smaller or bigger. You have to get the right size. So I know that I have to go to the store to try it out, to see, make sure I get the right size. So yesterday I went to the Apple store. Now when I went in, I met somebody by the name of Ong, but I think in Cantonese it's very hard to say the name. 好似Wong but it's not Wong, it's Ong, A-O-N-G, Ong. Okay, so and he greeted me, and then we went upstairs to the second floor. I told him I was looking for Apple Watch, and then I said I don't know my size, but I did the measurement. I think it's a 7, but can I try a 7? And then he's like, yeah, sure, absolutely. So he took a whole tray of all the of 7, of all the different colors of 7, of the leathers, of the rubber straps, and then he put it on and let me try. And then after that I said, I think that's too big. And he goes, yeah, I think you should, maybe you can try a 6. So I tried a 6, and I said, can I try a different color? So it was a 6 blue, then it was a 6 green, then it was a 6 red. Then I said, he let me try the silver version, the silver watch, and I said, can I try it with black? Can I try it with blue? Can you swap it and try it with rose gold? I really actually did all of those things. I changed this, I tried this, and tried that, and I tried this, and I tried that. And then later, when I was like, okay, I think the number 6 rubber looks good. Then I said, hey, actually, I see people, getting this the cloth, the braided version. So I said, so how does that work? Because I've never tried one of these. I read on the forums, it's very comfortable, people like it. He goes, yeah, it's you can try it. Would you like to try it? And I was like, yeah, can I? And then he went over, got another tray of this braided loops, and he was like, okay, and he started changing this strap, that strap, and and it was different sizes again, because with the cloth you need a different size. And then I was like 5, and then I put on the 5. I don't know, man, it feels a bit tight. Can I try the 6 again? Then he put on the 6. Can I try the 5 again? Yeah, and then I put on the rubber again, and I was like, okay, should I get the cloth or the rubber? Should I get green or black? Should I get, and I was like, try this, try that, swap this, swap that. Does green go with black? If I get a black watch with the green cloth, does it look good? How about the blue one, the blue, and I try it on? Okay, does it look so nice? Basically, what I wanted to say is that I tried a lot of different things. I swapped this, I swapped that, I tried this, I tried that, I mix and match. It was in the morning, and it was almost lunchtime, but because it's Monday, there's not a lot of people. And I actually spent almost 40 minutes just trying out the watches. Because I wasn't sure. Some people would have taken 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It took me almost 40 minutes. But this person, this customer service salesperson, was just really, really good throughout the entire experience. And that's what I wanted to share with you guys, because my time with him reminded me a lot of things about what I learned when I first came to sales work, what I did when I went out there on the field. Because when I was a leader, when I was doing sales, when I was out on the field, I remember some of these very basic philosophies. So I'm gonna run through the points for you, and I will share with you what happened. And these are the things that he did. Number one, he was very enthusiastic. He was very enthusiastic. He had a lot of positive energy. Okay, he had a lot of positive energy. He was smiling, although he was wearing a mask, but you can see he's smiling. You see what I mean? You can see when a person is smiling and when a person is not smiling. Smiling and not smiling. You see what I mean? So even though they have a mask, but I could tell he was smiling all the time. He was enthusiastic. He's like, yeah, sure. I said, oh, can I try this? Yeah, sure. Hang on, Mr. Wong, hang on. Let me just go and get... Okay, yeah, you want to try this? Yeah, you want to try the blue? Yeah, just try the blue. You know what? Maybe you should try the green. Hey, you know what? How about, yeah, put on the rubber one. See if it works. You know, like, he gave me this really positive energy. And I really liked that about him. So that was number one. Number two, he showed me that he had a lot of effort. He put in a lot of effort to deliver the product to me, because I could tell he was like changing straps, this strap, that strap, this watch, that watch, gold, rose gold, silver, black, blue. Went to get another tray, get another this. Went inside the stock room to get a color that I asked for but wasn't outside. You know, and he showed me that he had very good work ethic, and he had a lot of effort. He put in a lot of effort to make that sale. He also, that was point number two. Number three, he engaged in a conversation during the whole process. He at the right moments, he would ask me questions like, so Mr. Wong, what do you do? Do you work around here? Have you been to this store before? Oh, and I said, no, I'm not. This is the first time. And then he explained to me, oh, we have this, we have that. You can sometimes come and do this. I mean, he wasn't selling, he was just telling me what's going on. But he engaged in a conversation. He tried to find out, what I did, and, how was my business and how's things. That's point number three. Point number four was he knew the product very, very well, which, again, if you work in the Apple store, I'm not really surprised with that. But either way, he knew the product very, very well. He explained to me, for example, he explained that, hey, even though he said that if you want to use this color or use that color, silver is going to be easier to match than, let's say, a blue or, a rose gold or something like that. Point number five was he wasn't pushy at all, and point number five was he wasn't pushy in terms of like insisting on a certain a color or size or something. He wasn't like, and he didn't, and the key is he didn't show me that he was tired of swapping watch. Oh, slower. Sorry. He didn't show me that he was tired of, swapping all these things around. He wasn't like I couldn't tell that he was like, okay, you want to swap again, you want to try again, you want to try 5, then you want to try 6, then you want to go back to 5 again. It's like, he didn't give me that feeling of, I'm so tired of this person going 5, 6, 7, 5, like changing the straps back and forth so many different times. He didn't show me he was tired at all. So he wasn't pushy and he wasn't tired with what I was trying to do. So that's point number 5. Point number 6, he was very patient with me. And point number 7, which is the most important point. Point number 7, which is the most important point, is I felt like it was his mission to make me happy. Not to make me buy, but to make me happy. So if you think about that, I bought it, but because I was happy. Well, I bought it because I was going to buy it anyway, but I was really, really happy. he really made my day. And I really enjoyed that conversation. I've not seen many salespeople like that. So I actually asked him, I said, hey, what do it made me so curious. I actually asked him. I wanted to know what was his previous job. So I asked him, hey, what did you do before this? And he said he worked in a bank as an IT specialist. So I was really surprised. And I was like, so how do you go from a bank IT specialist, which is not customer service or not sales, to this, like at the Apple store, at the customer service? He goes, I really prefer talking to people. I enjoy interacting with customers, meeting and talking and introducing, explaining products and services to them. He enjoys that. And I could see that he really enjoyed it. So the entire experience, so I told him, I said, hey, look, I mean, you make my day. Thank you very, very much. You've been very nice, been very patient. And I've not met many salespeople in my life as good as this. So I told him that, and I appreciated it. And I wanted to share that with you in today's topic, because all these 7 points were very important for me, and it helped me reflect on my time as a leader on the field. It helped me reflect on what I always teach new people when they go on the field. The importance of how to sell. The key about, so let me just translate that experience into what you guys are doing. Now, I know a lot of you, some of you are doing video space, urban sensors and selling products, home cuisine, test, there could be another test coming up, or Gym Magic. But a lot of you are doing charity programs and, going out there doing charity sales. So how does that translate, from product sales to charity sales? The truth is, all these 7 points are almost exactly equally transferable. For example, number 1, I think it's very important that even in charity sales, and again, same as product sales, you gotta have enthusiasm. You gotta have enthusiasm. You gotta have positive energy. Customers like it when they feel there's this positive energy with you. You understand what I mean? See, like this is positive energy. This is just normal talking. You see, like this is normal talking. This is normal presentation. But when you have positive energy, people feel it. It's in your body language. It's in your eye contact. It's in the way you move. You need to show customers positive energy. Why? Because positive energy affects the customer. When you are positive and you got energy, customer feels energetic, feels positive too. And it increases your opportunity of making the sale. Believe it or not, positive energy makes the customer feel positive energy too, and it actually increases your opportunity to close the sale. Number 2, obviously, is work ethic. And when I say work ethic, what do I mean by that? I mean like for example, like me, when I used to do charity sales back in the time, today you guys have a lot of digital sign up and everything else, but I have all this pitch cards and and I go for client trainings. I have different materials. They will give us newsletters, or they will show some PowerPoint about some of the projects that they're doing in this country and that country and everything else. I will request a copy. I'll print it out and I will laminate some of this stuff and I put it in my bag. And then when I pitch the customers, I won't just use the pitch card. I don't just use the pitch card. I will take this out. I will say, hey, hang on a second. Let me show you this. You should read this article. Let me show you some pictures of our project in Africa, in Vietnam, in China, in this, in that. I take out all these things and I go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It shows effort. It shows my commitment to make it happen. And it's the same for product sales. It's the same for digital charity sales. It's the same thing. You don't have to just use the pitch card, like the 2-3 pages on your PDF. You can go and hey, hang on a second. Let me show you some pictures. Let me show you some of this. Let me show you some articles. let me show you something. And you have to go to, maybe find some articles, save it, screenshot it, save it as a picture or something like that. If you're doing WWF, talk about how, the climate is changing in Hong Kong or whatever. If you're talking about children, talk about some of the situation or some of the projects about UNICEF that they're doing or Save the Children that they're doing. You will have to do some homework to keep or screenshot or save those pictures and articles. You might see them during the training, but you have to request for the PDF version or the PowerPoint version. You will have to save those pictures yourself. That's what I call effort, commitment. Number 3 is engage in a conversation. This is obviously quite straightforward. You want to chit chat, ask the customers, what are they doing? How's work, how's family, how's this, how's that. So it's not just about the sale. Number 4 is, being very passionate about the product or service. He showed me that he knew the product very, very well. But in your case, of course, the product very, very well. But what I want to say is that we have to show the customers that we are passionate, that we love the project. We love, doing charity work. We love, aromatherapy products. We love, we believe in the service. We love this thing and we believe in it. And, I can't wait to tell you more about it because it's so good. It's so amazing. You need to show the customers that you have so much passion about the product and service. Number 5 is patient. Okay, don't rush. I ran this in the last YouTube call. Slow down. Okay, slow down. Don't rush. Okay. Number 6 was don't be pushy. Okay. So that obviously whether it's commercial product sales or charities, it's the same thing. And you don't want to show that you're tired. You don't want to go like when the customer's asking 1, 2, 3, 4 questions, you don't want to show like you are like, or if they want to try this smell, try that smell, check this product, check that product, you don't want to go like, you want to try so many different products, so which one you want especially if you're in product sales, sometimes it can be a little bit difficult because there's so many products, so many smells. Customer asks so many questions, they want to try so many. It can be like me yesterday, where it's like, why do you try so many? Which one do you want? It can feel like that, but you can't show the customers that you feel like that. And I think, again, the last point, which is point number 7, is exactly the same as my experience with the Apple Store guy. Is you have to make it your mission. Make it your mission to make the customers happy. That should be your mission. Your mission is not to make the sale. Of course, we want the sale, but you make the sale by doing all of the above, by doing everything I've said just now. Being enthusiastic, having positive energy, work ethic, commitment, effort, engaging in conversation, being passionate about the product or service, being patient, don't be pushy. Don't show them that you're tired. Don't look like you're tired or you're bored. Then when you make it your mission to make the customers happy, that's when the sale will come. That's when the sale kicks in. Which is why I always say, the way to be good at sales is not to be a salesman. That's why the topic for today is don't be a salesman. Because when you behave like a salesman, you don't get sales. People who are good at sales don't talk, behave, or act like a salesperson. They behave like friends. They behave like professional consultants. They behave like, I'm not here about the sale. I'm here to educate you, to spend time with you. I'm here to help you. Indirectly, the sale will come. That's why don't be a salesman. You see what I mean? One thing I just want to highlight before we finish off is, I remember when I was a new trainee, this is 17, 18 years ago, when I was a new trainee, and And one of the, 3 golden rules, so we have sales books, we have 3 golden rules, and they always remind me when I was on the field, is number 1 is never lie, never mislead. Okay. Number 2 is if you're not sure about anything, always ask your leader or call office. Okay, call the office and ask. And number 3 is always leave customers 100% positive. Whether they buy or they don't buy, whether they say yes or no, leave customers 100% positive. So this point number 3 here just connects back to everything and reminds me that, hey, you know what? It's so important that we leave people positive, that it should be our mission to make people happy. Okay, so to conclude today's topic, which is, like I said, it's very short, your mission is not to sell. Your mission is not to be a salesman. Your mission should be to engage in a conversation, have positive energy, tell stories, relate good examples, make customers feel comfortable so they trust you, and then you want to make them happy. Enjoy the experience, make them happy. Because even if they don't buy from you today, remember, they might buy from somebody else tomorrow. Maybe your trainee, maybe somebody on your team next week when they see them again. And people who left them positive last week or a month ago, maybe they didn't buy from him or her last week or last month because they were in a rush, because they were not in the right mood, because they just bought something and they didn't want to buy something again. But now, 1 month later, they meet you because the last person gave them a positive impression. The last person was very positive even when the customer said no. And they say, sure, no problem, thank you very much. Hey, look, don't worry about it. You can always buy next time. Don't worry, you take your time, think about it. You can buy when you're ready. When you say stuff like that and you genuinely let the customers go, and you are genuinely positive, even though you're disappointed, you go like, oh, I've spent 15 minutes with you and you still say no. I let you try this, try that, smell this, smell that, and then you say no. I answer this question, I tell you this, I tell you that, and then you say no. Even though you are very disappointed, you should still leave the customer 100% positive by just going, sure, hey, look, no problem, don't rush, take your time, make sure that you want to buy the right thing, make sure that you're buying something or you're signing up for a program that you feel good about. I can see you next time, I can see you next week, I can see you next month, we're gonna be here anyway. Say stuff like that, make the customers feel positive. And even if they don't buy from you today, they might buy from somebody else next month, somebody on your team, your trainee, somebody from your office. They'll buy from them the next time. So to close off, I also want to share that when I was a leader on the field, this was a statement that I actually say a lot and I do a lot of. When I was doing charity sales, for example, even or when I'm doing commercial sales, it's the same thing. Sometimes you get customers who you finally manage to turn them around. And after, turning and turning, they decided, okay. But you could see, some customers, you could see they're not 100% sure. You see what I mean? You know what I mean? That they said yes, they said okay, they took out their credit card and take out their money, but you have this feeling and you could see in their face, it's not like, okay. Now there's a difference. It's okay to turn the customers, but sometimes even after you've turned, and even after they say yes, the yes is not a strong yes. It's a very soft yes. It's a okay lah, okay lah. Like that, right? Sometimes you get customers like I'm okay. It's almost like, I'm so tired to argue with you. Okay, I don't want to fight anymore. Okay, you know what? Sure, let's do it. When I see customers like that, I stop. Even though they said yes. It's a very soft yes. So I could just go ahead, take the money, or I could just sign up, you know, and go ahead. But when I see a soft yes, I stop. And I tell them no. And I say this, I say, hey. So they said yes. That is, they said yes. But they said yes in a soft way like, okay. Or, okay lah, tak lah, oh, hold on, okay. When they say something like that, and I say this, I say, hey, Mr. Wong, you don't look like you are 100% confident about this, or you don't look like you are sure. Look, I'm here not for the sale. I'm here to represent UNICEF, to explain to people what the projects are about. I'm here to help you. Or you can say I'm here with for urban sensors to help you understand and help you make the right choice with the right aromatherapy products. What I don't want to happen is I don't want you to feel bad or feel pressured into making the purchase, into buying something that you don't want. So, are you sure? Because if you're not sure, please don't do it today. You don't have to do it today. You can come back tomorrow. I'm still here. You can come back next week. Somebody else, not me, but it won't be me, but somebody else will be here. You can buy it anytime. You can sign up anytime. Of course, I prefer you sign up today, but I want you to be happy. I want you to be confident. I want you to feel good about it. I want you to go home and feel good that you sponsored a program for the children. I don't want you to feel like, no. Are you feeling 100% about this? I always say that. Because if I hear a soft yes, if I sense that they are not 100%, then I better not force the sale. And that's part of the topic today about not being a salesman, making sure that you leave the customer 100% positive, making sure that your mission is not the sale, your mission is to make the customers happy. Make them feel good. Whether they say yes or no, make them feel good about their decision, about the day. And they will buy from you either today or some other day. Okay? All right, guys. I'm sorry at the beginning, maybe I spoke a bit too fast. Pierre told me to slow down, but I hope you got the points. If not, you can always come back and rerun some of this again. It was just a very short topic. I want to remind everybody about our mission when we go out every single day, whether it's for charities or for commercial product sales. That we want to be those things. And yesterday's experience for me was just a strong reminder of how I used to be and how I used to teach people. And I hope that you guys will do exactly the same thing. Okay? Have a fantastic day. I'll see you all next time. Take care, yeah? Morning. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you. Bye-bye.